Hey, what's up, Herd? It's Wednesday, October 16th. My name is Aaron, and let's get on into this market update. Bitcoin has rallied super strong over the last couple of days, and we are running up against resistance at about $68,000 right now, $67,500 currently. We have gotten up to $68,000. But we need to see a candle close above this downward trending resistance line in order to confirm a breakout from here. Guys, if we don't see a breakout here, we're going to likely see a rollover, but I don't think this is going to happen as money flow is coming in super strong right now. The last time we saw money flow this strong, back here in July, we did have a strong rally that resembled this as far as money flow goes, guys. But let me see what we had here from a bounce from the bottom to the top. We had a 22% rally from the bottom to the top here, which is really just about from 60,000. If we went up 20% from there, that brings us up to nearly all-time highs at around 72.7. So I do think, guys, that we will at least rally up to all-time highs. May stall out a little bit there, or we might blast through this depending on when it happens, because I do think the election that is coming up in just a couple of weeks will be a major factor in the crypto market, depending on who is elected. But the nice thing is, I do think once the election is over, it doesn't matter who wins, because the bull market will resume, as I do think a lot of people are just sitting on the sidelines waiting for the election to happen. Looking at the liquidation heat map, we did take out some liquidity here already this morning at about 68,000, coming down since then, and we have seen a lot of volatility here. In fact, back just yesterday, we saw a run up from about 65,000 to nearly 68,000, then right back down to 65,000, and then again we're hitting 68,000. So we'll see what happens with this. The next largest amount of liquidity that is happening right now is back down at about 61,000. I would be surprised to see a drop all the way to there from now, but it absolutely could happen. So let's be careful of that. Let's not get into leverage right now, guys, as we have some major volatility getting into the election season. Getting into Ethereum this morning, we're coming up against some resistance here, this downward trending line that we set back in August here, and it bounced off of in September as well. Coming up against this, guys, I do hope for a breakout. It looks like we're retracing back to support at about $2,600 at the moment. We have massive money flow coming into Ethereum, so I would love to see a breakout here, but it's possible we could come back down as low as $2,400 before we see our next leg up out of this range. BNB is sitting right at about $600. I would love to see this crack through a 600 in order to see another higher high for the price of BNB, guys. We've been in a nice uptrend here. After we had that big inverse head and shoulders pattern, we did come up to the next neckline, but we haven't succeeded in creating the pump that it should have all the way up to 800. So if we can decisively break through 600, I do think we have clear skies at least to 660 and 700, if not all the way up to the 800 mark. And speaking of inverse head and shoulders, guys, Solana has a massive one going right now. I do think we're in the process of breaking out from this as well. If we can break this neckline, guys, I do think we could have a massive run to the upside. I do think the price target for this is over $200, which would be back to cycle highs here. So I do think a breakout shortly could lead us back to $212. SWI has retraced from all-time highs at $234 and is back down at $2 right now, guys. I do think this could be a strong support. However, wouldn't be surprised if we came back to at least the 21 EMA around 176. Trunk down 1% today, but did have a massive rally the last couple. We managed to rally from the lows of about 13 cents all the way up to 15 cents, which is a 20% move for Trunk. This is the strongest Trunk move that we have seen since back in September. If we can get above 18 cents for Trunk, I do think we'll start another rally in this ecosystem, guys, so heads up for that. I think the news that we're going to be reusing the NFTs for Trunk distribution will bring more eyeballs to the Trunk token overall on both BNB and the Solana chains. Elephant is on an uptrend as well, guys. I would love to see higher highs, but Elephant still isn't in the spotlight, guys. Trunk is the tip of the spear for our ecosystem, so let's continue to focus on it. And lastly, in the Elephant Money ecosystem, guys, we will be distributing NFTs to all futures holders, we will be doing a distribution of 1 NFT per $350 worth of TVL that you have locked in the futures contract. So if you go to futures on the elephant.money site and then connect your wallet, you'll get to see your total value, and mine is sitting at 4.8 thousand. Let's divide 4,800 by 350. That means I will get 13.7 NFTs. It is yet to be determined whether we'll be rounding up or rounding down, but I will have at least 13 new NFTs that will be yielding some Trunk tokens for me, and I love that, especially as Trunk has a fixed supply and is still under $1. If you don't own any NFTs or don't have a futures account, guys, you can go to Tofu Market. That's tofunft.com. And there are some available NFTs right now priced at about 0.4 BNB per unit. That's all I've got for today, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content just like this. We'll be back Friday with hopefully some more movement to the upside for the crypto market and the elephant money ecosystem. Have a great day. God bless.